Imagine running the brand new Android 16 right on your Windows computer or laptop, which is not an emulator or a preview, but a full Android 16 operating system with official Google Play Store, apps, games, and all new features. Stick around, because I'll show you exactly how to get Android 16 running on your PC. Before we begin the process, it's required to have the virtualization enabled, which you can check of your computer by searching for Task Manager and navigating to the Performance tab. And as you can see, virtualization is enabled. But if it's not enabled in your case, the feature must be enabled from the BIOS of your computer. Now, every manufacturer has different ways to enable virtualization, and this is what I found online. I will leave the link in description. Or you can simply search the same on YouTube. So once you have enabled virtualization, let's move on to next step, which is enable some Windows features. Search for Windows features, and you will get this result. Click on it and launch the same. Now, scroll down, check the box, and enable Virtual Machine Platform. Once enabled, it's mandatory to reboot the computer for the changes to take effect. After the reboot, let's go ahead and launch a web browser and download Android Studio, which is Google's official tool, where you can run a full Android operating system on Windows and can mimic the hardware and software of an Android devices, and also runs Play Store and other apps. Now, to download one, search for Android Studio in web browser, or I will leave the link in the description. Once you are on the website, click here to download the Android Studio exe file, as I am using a Windows computer for this demonstration. But also supports other OS, like Mac OS, Linux, Chrome OS. And these are the system requirements for running this tool in Windows computer, compatible with both Windows 10 and Windows 11. Now back to the video. Once the exe file is downloaded, just click on the exe file and launch the same. Make sure both the components are selected, and proceed to install Android Studio in your Windows computer. If you are liking this video, please subscribe to my channel and hype this video so that it reaches wider audience. When you reach to this point, choose the installation type as standard, or select custom option, only if you know what you are doing. Now, Android Studio will install some resources, as you can see here. And it may take a while to complete the entire installation process. Post-installation, let's set up Android Studio tool. Click on More Actions, and next navigate to SDK Manager. On the next page, you can find many Android versions here. But if you notice that on Android 16, codename Baklava is showing as installed. If it's not installed, then install it. Next, click on that in order to highlight the row. And finally click on Apply. And then click on OK, and you will reach the home page. Next, again click on More Actions, and navigate to Virtual Device Manager option. And if you get any pop-ups asking for some permissions, then make sure to allow such permissions. On the Device Manager page, click on this plus icon here, and create a virtual device. Here you can decide which device you wish to emulate on your computer's screen. Keep in mind that if you select desktop as its form factor, you can only run Android 14, and not the latest Android version. As you can see here, the most latest version available is Android 14. So, in my case, I will select the tablet as the form factor, as it allows to run the latest Android versions available on the market. Click on the drop-down of API, and select Android 16. And under Service drop-down, make sure to select Google Play Store. Now, under System Image, click only on the system image, which has this star icon, which is recommended by the tool itself as per your device configuration. Next, navigate to Advanced Settings and watch carefully without skipping, as I will show how to configure your virtual device efficiently and effectively. First, take a screenshot of the configuration page, and we will use ChatGPT to prepare an efficient configuration. To input prompts to ChatGPT, we need our device's specifications. Go to Settings, and search for Device Specifications. Simply copy the entire device specifications, or take a screenshot if it does not allow you to copy. Now go back to ChatGPT and upload the screenshot we took earlier, and also paste the device specifications. And type exactly what I am typing. We will ask ChatGPT to provide the best performance configuration as per the device specifications, with reference to the image uploaded. You can change the prompt as per your needs. Now simply send and wait for ChatGPT to create a very efficient virtual device configuration. As you can see, we now have the configurations ready. Now all you need to do is simply set up the virtual device configurations of Android Studio as per the ChatGPT's response. Simply replicate the settings suggested by ChatGPT, like I am doing. And once the entire configuration is completed, simply click on Finish. As you can see here, it says that 1.8 gigabytes of additional system image will be downloaded. Android Studio will start downloading any additional SDK components, if required. Again, click on Finish, and this is start creating AVD, which is Android Virtual Device. You will find that Pixel Tablet is added to the list of Device Manager. So to activate it, simply click on this play button, as shown. And the Android OS environment will start. It will appear as a Pixel Tablet, and you can resize the frame and move it around to cover the screen. You can see that it's booting like a normal Pixel tablet running Android OS. There you go, the device is booted up, and using your mouse, you can swipe up to draw the app drawer, and you will find many stock apps already installed. Also, swiping down from the top will draw the notification center, where you can enable or disable settings, and can perform any type of action, which you usually perform in an Android device. Also, if we got to the settings option, and navigate to the About section of the device, you can see that it's running the latest Android 16. You can even access internet, and perform activities that requires access to internet, like browsing the internet, downloading stuffs from the internet, watching media, and yes, let's not forget, you can even access Google Play Store, and have access to the plethora of apps and games. But keep in mind, that not all games or apps are supported to run on Google Studio Tool. So it's kinda like a hit and miss. For the testing, let's install this game. Although I was skeptical whether it will run smoothly or not, but when I ran it for the first time, it ran flawlessly without any issue. But yes, as I mentioned before, not all games can run smoothly. That's all for now. But if you wish to install APK files in your Windows computer, watch my next video now, and subscribe to my channel.